Hey everyone, just before this video starts, I wanted to give a little shout out because my mom and my stepmom are celebrating birthdays when this video goes out on Tuesday the 11th. My mom, she's turning 50 and my stepmom's turning 56, and I just want to say happy birthday to them. 50 is a big milestone, mom, so enjoy it, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy your little celebration. And wanted to make sure you guys know. Happy birthday. I appreciate you both. And enjoy. And now, on with the episode. Hello and welcome to the incredibly influential and highly successful podcast. I'm incredibly influential.
And I'm highly successful.
Right now it is the 5th of July, 2023 as we're recording this. How you doing?
How am I doing?
Yeah, how you doing? How's it going?
Um,
Oh,
wow.
we fucked up the intro again.
Yeah, we did.
I'm all right.
You
Here
know,
we're doing
we
it.
have some small consistencies, It's
We're
about that.
doing it again. We're doing it again. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. All right,
We
go.
just had everyone sit through that.
And we're doing it again. We're gonna do it again. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? They're gonna sit through it and they're gonna like it. Okay. So here we go from the top.
I guess we've messed it up too much.
From the top.
All right.
Hello and welcome to the incredibly
You're laughing.
Influential
You're
and highly successful podcast. I'm incredibly influential.
You still messed it up. How did you still mess it up?
That was intentional. All right, from the top. I wanted to see if you were on your toes. From the top. Here we go.
We're going to be here forever.
We are.
It's going to be this week. We work on our intro.
It's all intros all day, baby. Here we go. Hello and welcome to the incredibly influential and highly successful podcast. What is it? Hang on. Line?
My name is Kael. And I'm incredibly influential.
Okay, all right, let's do it again. Take it from the top. All right, take 4. Action. Hello and welcome to the incredibly influential and highly successful podcast. My name is Kael and I'm incredibly influential.
My name is Maxwell and I'm highly successful. And we got through the intro and it only took us 2 minutes.
Literally 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Literally.
I think this is the longest intro ever.
And you know what? They're going to have to be okay with it. They're going to have to learn to live with it.
I guess we all do.
Answer my question.
Yes, you asked me how am I?
How you doing?
How am I doing? I'm feeling the heat, man.
Yep. Did you know yesterday was literally the hottest day?
Like the hottest day
ever.
I don't know about that.
No.
Maybe where you are.
Confirmed. Hottest day ever in human history.
Well, so that's to imply that it'll get hotter, right?
Yeah. It might have gotten hotter today. Dude, I went outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
I went outside.
You went outside.
I went to go get some bones for my dogs from the butcher, right? Literally walked about 50 feet there and back, and even then was almost unbearable, dude. It was awful.
Oof. That's not fun.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's been pretty hot. What can I say? I've been feeling that. How else have I been doing? I'd say we're about halfway through the summer, right?
I don't know. Summers are getting way longer now, dude. It's
I guess it depends on how you measure your summer. I measure it by when I go back to school. My summer
Oh,
basically
true.
ends when I go back to school. Then it's no
Yeah.
longer summer. They can
I,
call it summer. They can say fall hasn't started yet, but I will tell them summer is over.
yeah.
That's
That
my
is
policy.
that is true. When you got to go back to school, it is a big fucking bummer.
I cannot associate summer with school. I mean, except for the summer school I'm taking,
Yeah.
in which
Um.
case there's a strong association.
Speaking of things that are a huge bummer, I just want to say now, get it out of the way early. Uh, we're here in good old Chicago. Uh,
You are.
w- we are about to be suffering from a. I think a thunderstorm is in our near future. So if the power goes out during the middle of this recording and it sounds a little bit wonky, that's just how it's gonna have to be. You
Where are
know,
you right now?
uh, in a house.
Are you
What?
in your house?
Oh no, and that's the second thing that sucks balls. So update went back to if you listen to yesterday's episode, the one on the 4th, um, I went back home on uh Monday night. Went yeah went back to my house on Monday night because the power finally turned back on Monday night, and uh, as soon as I
Eh,
got there, guess
And it
what?
might come off again. Did it short out?
No, but my Wi-Fi was not fixed. It was blinking orange, right? And we literally tried everything to get it back on, but we need an Xfinity guy to fix it. But the next appointment for an Xfinity guy is not until like the 17th, right?
What the fuck?
So I, instead of staying there a couple more nights, coming back on Thursday or Friday to come watch the dogs, I had to bring my entire setup here. Barely accomplish much of anything at the house. But
Yeah,
yeah,
and you
just
say it's 3 hours?
yes, 3 hours one way. So
Yeesh.
yeah, so that's basically 6 hours of my life I'll never get back. But at least I have my setup here, so at least I can work while I'm dog sitting. But it sucks.
Oh
It fucking
man.
blows.
Well, that doesn't sound good at all. I
Yeah,
mean, I'd ask how you're doing, but I think I got a sufficient run through on what's been going on.
yeah.
Wow.
So remember your so all right. Context for everyone who doesn't follow Maxwell on Twitter. And again, why not
Follow
fucking
me on
do it?
Twitter.
Or not
Yeah.
Twitter, Instagram. That's the one.
Oh,
That's
haha,
the
yeah.
bitch.
I don't
Um,
have Twitter.
yeah, that's the cunt. So go follow him on Instagram. But his Instagram story was literally POV. Your Kael in the newest episode, and it's just a bunch of pictures of Maxwell and his friends laughing, and
That's right.
and getting what was that song you put in?
It was called Schadenfreude?
Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude? Schadenfreude.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, and it's all about taking pleasure in my pain,
that's right.
and there is plenty of pain to go around.
That's an advertisement for
Yeah.
all these following weeks. If you enjoy laughing at the misfortunes of Kale, they don't seem to be stopping anytime soon.
No, they don't. No, they fucking don't. Let me tell you.
Hmm.
I got a 16 carat run of bad luck. Let me tell you, it's some
Yeah.
shit.
It's maybe it'll pay itself out, but it's for now it's not.
Yeah,
You gotta wait
definitely.
till the 17th at the
Very least, yeah.
wow.
Yeah, I know.
So, I mean, I guess you're not gonna get paid back for owning the house while this is happening.
No, not really. I mean, I wanted to watch the dogs here anyway, just because um I can let them out in the back. They have an invisible fence thing, so I can just let them out in the back. They can just do whatever.
Cool.
They don't need me. You know, Buster still won't shit in the backyard, so I have to take him
What?
to the park.
Maybe you have to shit in the backyard so he feels
Maybe,
comfortable
maybe.
enough to shit in the backyard.
I was gonna have Lexi do it. That's our other dog, but I mean, I also don't want to live in that tiny of a house with 2 dogs. It's gonna be inescapable.
Yeah.
You
What
know
can you do to your house that's 3 hours away with no Wi-Fi
what?
until the Wi-Fi comes back?
Fucking not go. That's just how it is. So like now I'm up here in the guest room, one of the guest rooms.
What? What happened to your room?
Oh, it's still there. It's just I have my whole setup in here. It's marginally closer to the Wi-Fi, and it's just
Oh,
empty. So I just have the room for
you
it.
gotta be at 0 ping in the house, you know?
Exactly. I mean, I have really good ping at my house with my whole setup, but man, that is some shit,
Now you
right?
have the opposite of 0 ping,
Yeah,
which
I
is
have
like
a
I could
million
only
ping.
assume a high number. Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. I played a little bit of games last night. Twitch.tv/KThugston. Go over and follow.
There you
Um,
go.
yeah. Always gotta plug myself.
Always always streaming those video games.
Yeah, I'm always streaming them video games. Always. You know me.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, that's
Oh man.
what I did.
Well, have you felt like a new reconnection with your old home?
No,
I see.
I just want to go back to how I was because it was fine.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Except maybe with some like marginal changes, right? Because
Yeah, you've been
I've
inspired.
remembered what it's like to live with other people, and it's not terrible. It has its perks.
Yeah, I lived with you
You
for a little
did.
bit.
You did. We shared a bedroom.
We did. It was a big bedroom. It
It
wasn't
was a
like
big bedroom.
weird or anything.
There was like 4 men in there. It was great.
I slept next to you.
You did. There
These
was
are all factual statements about
it
my
was
time with you
it was
in
not
a room
quite
together.
next to me. I would say you were sleeping next to Chris
You
more
were
than you were
evil.
sleeping next to me.
You were an evil roommate
I was not.
because you would wake up first to take the shower and
Uh-huh.
then you would take the longest.
That's
And that
why I
was
woke up
evil.
first. That's
No,
why I
but
woke up
then
first.
nobody else had time to take a shower in the
But I
morning.
woke up so early though.
Just
I woke up like
because
10-20 minutes earlier.
and somehow you still took so long that
Cuz I
we didn't have
conditioned.
time. Oh
Cuz
my god.
I take very good care of my hair. Oh shit, it's getting windy outside. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, Raggy.
There you go. The heat problem has been solved. Just add more wind.
No, it's getting real windy. Uh-oh. We might have to cut this part short. Oh shit. Oh god.
Oh. And waste all that time put into that intro.
No, well, we're keeping that. I'm just saying we might have to stop this part.
I'm
and
gonna
then do a
complain more
second
about the
recording.
2 minutes you took from me than the 6 hours you lost to find out you didn't have Wi-Fi.
Dude, that was
Can
some
you believe
shit.
it?
That was some shit. Dude, what I need to do is I need to get myself a fucking roommate. That's the plan there.
Yeah, don't you have your dogs?
A roommate that has opposable thumbs.
Can't you
Yeah.
give your dogs opposable thumbs?
No.
Okay.
That'd
Well,
be fucked up.
I'm just giving you options.
That's not a very good option. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You know, but it's one you have to consider.
I don't have to do anything.
Just consider it. That's all I'm asking.
I mean, I think they would be more of a bad thing. I think it would be more of a bad thing if they had opposable thumbs. Honestly.
Yeah. What would happen?
They'd
probably kick you out of your house.
They'd be able to get
"We don't
into
even
a lot
need
more
Wi-Fi."
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I already have an issue with that. you know.
What are they
So
getting into? What are they getting into? They can't
anything
even
they can get their fucking grubby little
they
mitts
can't
upon.
even they can't even shit in your backyard. What are they gonna do? How are
Well,
you so afraid? What exactly are they threatening you with?
well, if they can't
If
shit
they
in
were to
my
have
backyard,
opposable thumbs.
if they can't shit in my backyard, and they have to shit bad enough, they will just do it in my house.
Oh, well, that is
Yeah.
would opposable thumbs make that a much harder problem to fix?
I mean, because, well, they'd be able to, like, move things and, like, lift things and get shit out of the way and, like, open doors.
Yeah, I guess they'd find more places to shit in your house.
Yes. Yes, they would. And, like, if I were to lock them in some place where, like, the damage caused by them shitting in my house would be at a minimum, they still would be an issue, you know, because they'd just be able to get out.
Oh
So that would not
yes.
be good.
But then if they escape, they probably would shit in your house less. I'm just saying,
I don't
there's
know. I don't know. They're animals, you know.
the,
Pun
that cannot be
absolutely
denied.
intended. I mean, that's just facts, you know. That is
Yes.
just facts. But yeah, oh shit, it is really windy out there. I really do think I'm gonna lose power here in a minute. I think it is about to be a thunderstorm.
Where are you gonna go after that? You can't go back to your old home.
Dude,
Xfinity won't meet with you until the 17th.
dude, I don't fucking know. I do not know. I gotta see if there is like a, a weather warning
They're gonna
here.
have like they're gonna have to make Illinois like uninhabitable. They're gonna have to
It
label
already is. It
give
already fucking
people
is.
reparations.
They got the air quality alert thing going. They
Oh,
got
you're still not over that?
no. It's true. They're still going, and 100% thunderstorm. Uh, at for the next hour, it's gonna be 100% thunderstorm.
Well, oh shit. Not good.
Sorry, for the next like 2 hours. Sorry, yeah, 2 hours. It's just gonna be thunderstorm all over. I really hope we don't lose power because that would be a bummer. Because I have something planned for after this, and
Which requires power.
it does. It does. Like I said, I'm always streaming them video games, man. I'm out here. I'm grinding. This is a grind set.
Well, at least you're streaming it, so people will see in real time when you lose your power.
I mean, I
It'll have posterity.
well,
It'll
by
be
the time
preserved
that
in the moment.
starts, by the time that starts, it's only gonna be like 40%. You know, so it's not gonna be nearly as much. It's gonna because right now it is 6:02 p.m. uh Central Time as we're recording this, and I'm starting my other thing at 8 p.m. So I've got
Oh, so good luck even having power by then.
exactly,
Or
and I don't want
Wi-Fi.
it to run out during this, but I also don't want it to run out during that. I don't want it to run out at all. Personally, I'm kind of fucking sick of that. Personally,
Yeah, you've been dealing with that all summer. No power, no Wi-Fi. These thunderstorms. I gotta say,
yeah, dude.
I can't even believe it because I don't see it in the news.
Yeah, man, it's ridiculous. Like I said in the last episode, the governor of or the mayor of Springfield called a state of emergency. It
Yes,
was
that is
ridiculous.
right. You did say that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
150,000? 80,000?
180,000 people just from that one
180,000
power
people?
company. Just from that one power company.
Oh, well.
It's ridiculous. It's absolutely fucking duck tits bonkers up
I
in here.
wonder, my family was trying to organize like some sort of gathering this summer, and some of them are in, well, they're not in Illinois, but they might be in Illinois. I mean, Illinois and Indiana are so close to each other,
They're
but
bordering, yes.
yeah, they never responded, and I have to wonder if they don't have power
I
or if they
mean,
don't have any uh any service at all
I
from
think the
where they
people
are.
I still know in Indiana, they haven't been complaining about that. So
Mm. Then maybe
But
they just don't want to reach out to us, you know?
yeah, maybe they just don't give a shit about you. Have you
Yeah.
considered that?
I didn't consider it until now.
Aren't
So,
you glad you have me here to give you my perspective,
yes,
my
you're such a valuable second opinion to tell me if
right?
my family doesn't care.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You
because I
know,
need to know that if
where
it's
would you be
true.
without me?
I
Where would
wouldn't,
you
I
be?
wouldn't, I wouldn't be able to do anything about it, but like, I would definitely know.
Indeed. But um let's not talk about power loss anymore. It is kind
Yeah,
of
is it too
stressing me out
traumatizing?
a
Yeah,
little
that's
bit.
fair. That's fair.
Um so how about we talk about what we just watched? We're really taking advantage of that Disney Plus group watch thing. The group
Yeah,
watch thing, it's yeah,
and the
it's pretty
account
cool.
I pay for.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
Um
Uh, uh,
so yeah, we watched
You
episode
want to?
3
Yes, we did.
of Secret
Every
Invasion. How do
every
we feel
week a
about
new
that?
episode comes out. Well, stakes are real. Stakes are so real. I don't
Dude,
know. It feels like a television show. I have very little to say on it.
Snoop Dogg must be working in the butcher shop because the butcher shop. God damn it! I had a good joke there. Can I try it again?
I mean, we've been doing that a lot. We've been doing
Okay,
that
here we
all
go.
episode.
Snoop Dogg must be working in the butcher's shop because these stakes are very high. You may commence laughter now. By the way, audience, go ahead. I'll give you a couple
Nice.
more seconds.
Wow,
Keep
that was
going.
amazing stuff. That was
Keep
almost
going.
worth the redo.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I tried my hardest, man.
I will say I like Ben Mendelsohn and I
Mm-hmm.
like Samuel Jackson
Oh yeah.
and I like them bouncing off of each other.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think this show would end up being just a lot of that, but I'm here for it.
Yeah. When you've got an Oscar winner and Ben Mendelsohn, I don't know if he's been won any awards or anything. You just
No,
let them talk. You just let them talk to each other. They're fucking good. However,
agreed.
when the
What?
fuck are the fucking Avengers gonna fucking show up?
They're gone. They're not around. Iron
Where
Man's dead.
where's Batman? Call up
Ca-
Batman.
Captain America is an old man. Batman doesn't exist in this world.
He's from New. He's a white guy from New Jersey, and he can run 40 miles an hour.
I thought he was from Gotham City.
Gotham City is in New Jersey.
Really? That actually makes
Yes.
a lot of sense.
Shut up.
No,
Shut up. You're one to talk.
no. I think that clears some things up for me.
You're definitely one to talk.
Where's
Okay.
Metropolis?
Delaware.
Oh, okay. But like,
They're on
why?
opposite sides of the river. Yeah, they're on
That's
opposite
like,
sides of the river.
I mean, I guess, it's a fictitious city, but really? Delaware?
Yeah.
I feel like the population of Gotham or Metropolis, the population of Metropolis would be way bigger than the current population of Delaware.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just that a lot of people, because Delaware's the place to start a business. By the way, here's some free financial advice. Just know I'm not a financial advisor, so
Yeah,
take it with
full
a grain of salt.
disclosure, man does not actually have uh reputable experience with finance, but financial
I
advice.
have an associate's degree in arts and a certificate of completion of the business program. So technically, that's close enough. So there you go. Start a business in Delaware. I think they don't make you pay some kind of taxes, and it's pretty good. It's like the best tax deal you can get starting a business. So a lot of people just start one there.
There you go.
Yeah. So do that. There's your financial advice from incredibly influential to you. There's your financial advice. There you go. You're welcome. Don't say I never gave you nothing. I mean,
Well, I
I
don't
would
have a business to start.
I
Unless
would
I would start a business and I would call it Metropolis and I would just invite people to come live at this place and make jobs like for maybe I'll start a newspaper company called The Weekly Planet.
The
And
Weekly Planet is something else. The Weekly Planet is that's a different podcast. That's Mr. Sunday Movies.
what is the newspaper company in the Daily
That's the
Prophet?
daily. That's the Daily Planet.
That's the I can't get it right.
The daily. The Daily Planet. What is it? Is it the Daily Prophet? Is Harry Potter
That's right.
and oh, it's raining hard. And the Daily Bugle is Spider Man.
Yeah. See, the most unrealistic thing about these is that, you know, they're they're newspaper companies that
Just in general, newspaper companies in general, completely unrealistic. You're right. You're right. The fact that I mean, hey, the fact that newspapers are still in existence in 2023
I mean,
is
I mean, no disrespect to, the work. I'm just trying to say it might be a hard time to keep that sort of thing going every now and then. Also, but you know what? They got an inside because somebody in their business keeps saving the day and producing new headlines for them to use. So
yeah. I think definitely. I
maybe
think
it's like some sort of scheme going on.
yeah. Uh, how do we even get on this subject? I'm so
Uh,
confused.
I don't know. I think it had to do with finding out Metropolis. It wasn't Delaware.
Yeah, but how do we get to that?
Uh, mm,
What are we even talking about?
I'm.
What are we even doing here? What's the point?
Hey, I was enjoying this.
Me too.
I was
But
enjoying the hypotheticals of. I mean, this is my business venture. That's what it is.
oh yes, yes, yes.
You're right. You see?
Yeah.
But that's
Uh,
about where it starts and ends. I don't think I'm gonna get a. This
I
is
mean,
probably not a very successful business because I would need the time and energy of many people,
yeah. I mean,
and for
you're
them to come
still,
out to Delaware.
yeah, you're still like working on this one. That's pretty rough already. You
What do
know,
you mean I'm working on this one?
like this is your business.
This is my business. That's
You're
right.
the general partner. So,
I am a
the
partner in general.
crime,
Nope, in general.
crime, crime.
No, just general period. No, no
Period.
general followed, no
You're on your
asterisks.
period. I didn't know you're on your period, bro. My bad. I'm sorry.
I am your partner in general. Period.
It's raining. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background, but it is fucking. It is. God is pissing on us. He whipped his big meaty motherfucker out and he's just spraying us with that piss.
See, I don't like to imagine that when it starts raining, but I'm glad you can live comfortably with that idea in your head.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I don't know what you would do without me,
I
really.
didn't thank you for anything.
And maybe you should. Maybe,
This is all
maybe you
very
should
confusing.
thank me just a little bit. Man,
I
I'm out here. I'm working so hard, and I get no thanks. No thanks. I get nothing. I get dick bubkiss.
You're
It's
welcome.
ridiculous. Shut the fuck up. That's my line. That's my line, you slut. You fucking whore.
I'm sharing
You.
it.
How about you share these nuts? How about you share these nuts, hey? Huh? Huh? How about that? How about that?
Wow.
How about you share these nuts?
And how did we get here?
Uh man, I don't know.
I ask you. I mean, I don't
Uh
know. That's
man,
That's fun,
Oh,
You
I think
are
I figured it
home.
out. I think I figured out the connecting tissue because we started talking about Secret Invasion.
Yes, we did. I mean,
Yeah.
the show is fine. I'm still, I, I don't know. I think I'm in my Marvel fatigue still.
I I
Like
don't know
it's no detriment to the form and what they're making. It's also a very different kind of show than most superhero things. I get that.
because there's no fucking superheroes in it, man.
Yeah.
I want fucking like they haven't started anything yet with like the with all the cool heroes, right? But they killed off all the other ones, you know? So we're in between all the heroes right now because they haven't started Fantastic Four, they haven't started X-Men, they haven't started fucking anything, but they've killed off Iron Man. They got rid of Cap because he's old. They killed fucking Black Widow. Hulk's doing shit. Thor's doing shit.
Oh yeah, Hulk's doing She-Hulk stuff.
Yeah. And fucking nobody cool is left. There are no Avengers to do anything for this show. So instead of having this big, awesome event like it was
So
in the comics, what we
it
got
sounds like
Nick
you
Fury.
answered sounds like you answered your own question. You were like, "Where are the Avengers?" They're gone.
Okay, why did they do this show if there are no fucking Avengers around? Why did they even bother?
I mean, they can do what they want. In the original Secret Invasion comic, the Wasp dies, but you know, they kept her around for some reason. I
Did
mean,
they? I mean, Hope Van Dyne or
she was
whatever the fuck her
like,
name is.
she
She's
was
an
not good.
invention of the movie.
Sh Wait, what?
Yeah. Uh not Hope Van whatever her name. Yeah, Hope. Hope not real. Not a real character. That was invented for the movie, I'm pretty sure. Because
Um,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. I mean, they have a daughter, Hope, but Janet Van Dyne is from the comics.
Yeah. So Hope being the Wasp is yeah, it's
Yeah, a
not.
new thing. But like, I don't know. Was it worth it? I think it's fine. I think it's fine that the Secret Invasion show has no superheroes and the ant people can stay in Quantumania and the two pieces of media don't have to touch each other at all.
Yeah, I never said I wanted Ant-Man to come back. I especially don't want Peyton Reed to come back. If Peyton Reed never directs another Hollywood movie, it'll be too soon. Uh, honestly, I don't even think he's fit to direct like shitty porno movies, dude. That man sucks.
Mm,
That man is a
okay.
terrible director.
I'm like very confused by the the Marvel direction because you can't tell me that Quantumania and Secret Invasion are for the same general audience. You can't.
No, they're not. They're not. Absolutely not.
Which is like, I guess that's, yeah, it's different. I
Well,
don't
all right.
know. It's
First
so
of all,
weird. What?
I don't think Quantumania is for anyone. I don't think any living being with a soul would be
Yeah.
part of Quantumania's core demographic.
Well,
Uh,
that makes it tough for Quantumania, I guess.
yeah, that is the
Um,
most bland, shitty ass movie I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Like good, like there are fun bad movies, right?
yes, that's not
That is
one.
not one of them. You know, like Cat in the Hat, um, like the Minions. You know, some of those are fun bad. That's just awful.
I remember
Quantumania is
watching
just awful.
somebody was watching Catwoman on a plane while I was flying back from Europe, and I could not believe what I was seeing. I just like didn't realize that somebody could make a movie like that. They
Oh,
have they have all
yeah,
these like they'll have an action sequence in that movie, and then they'll have like I don't know, maybe 15 cuts in like 15 seconds, and
yeah,
all the cuts are moving.
yeah,
Like they're not just still cuts. all the camera is always moving and doing something, but it's never
Yeah,
focusing on the characters. And then like it never focuses on the characters either. Like it'll
yeah,
focus on something else, but then it'll cut back to the characters. And you're like, I don't know how they tested this with audiences, but they definitely didn't because this is the
yeah,
it was headache inducing. I don't
yeah.
know how they did it.
That's a movie. That right there, that's a movie.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
not
movies, but that's a
not in our
movie.
time. Well, except in our time. Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
you know, still more enjoyable to watch
The
in regards
Quantumania?
to cinematography. Yeah, than
I mean,
Quantumania.
not just like cinematography, just in general, it has like Pitoff is a fucking idiot. But,
Is that
you
the
know,
villain?
no, Pitoff is the director.
Oh,
I mean, he might as
sorry.
well be the
Same
villain.
difference.
He might
Yeah.
as well be the villain in the Catwoman movie. Oh fuck! Oh, I hate Quantumania so much. But Peyton Reed, Pitoff is a fucking idiot. But he's trying. He is a soul. Peyton Reed has no soul. Peyton Reed is a talentless, emotionless, intelligence-less, creativity-less, uniqueness-less robot designed to make mediocre television and movies for Disney. And I fucking hope Quantumania bombed, but I know it didn't. I know it didn't.
Yeah, it actually, compared to the other movies of this year, is actually quite successful. But that's
I mean,
just a testament to how bad all the other movies are doing right now.
So apparently it didn't break even.
That's
So
true. But
so
nothing
all right.
has.
Budget 200 million, box office 476.1. That means they spent almost $300 million marketing that god awful piece of shit. But I understand why the budget was so comparatively low. It's because nobody went fucking anywhere. They filmed it all on a fucking green screen because it's a
Yeah,
fucking piece of shit movie.
and the people like doing the computer graphics were overworked anyway, so you know.
I don't know if they're overworked. Honestly, I think we don't accept the
Yeah,
possibility that
you don't
half of
think
them are fucking hacks. At
I
least 50% of them are hacks.
I think there's just not enough people doing it. But maybe I don't have an educated like opinion on it.
Here's my opinion, right? It's when it comes to bad animation and bad animation design, for me, it's always going to go back to Star Wars Rebels, but that's because it is the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. I've
Yeah, but
seen like
I
car
still
crash
wouldn't call the
victims.
animation bad though for
I
that
would.
kind of show.
I would. I 100% would. The designs were bad, the animation is bad, the cinematography is bad, all of it's bad. There are no redeeming qualities to that show because any of the good characters are brought down and ruined by having been in it. And that's
By being in the show. Damn.
yes. Yeah.
It's no winning.
So if there are shows that look like that, with the worst character designs I've ever seen in my entire life, like literally worse than 2016 Suicide Squad Joker.
I think we'll just have to disagree on that.
Okay, Star Wars Rebels version of Yoda. Are you going to defend that?
No.
Ezra's big stupid nose. Are you going to defend that?
Well, that's been there since the first episode.
Yes, but it's
just a
stupid.
thing of the character. You
But
can't
it
just
sucks.
you can't hate on big noses.
I
Lots of
can.
people have big noses.
Okay, but
How are you
none
gonna
of
make
them.
those people feel?
But if he does a backstroke at the beach, the lifeguards are going to blow the shark whistle, dude.
What's wrong with him having a big? Some people are green in that show, or purple. They're
Yes.
green and purple, but
But
you're
Ezra
really
has a
getting.
fucking big nose and it looks stupid and I
Yeah, but
hate it.
it's a human nose. Like
It's
some people
not
have
human.
snouts. Some
No
people
one
have.
has a nose that big. No one has a nose that big. That nose is like 6 inches long.
Yeah, no one had a nose like Dooku's nose, but you were fine with like how Dooku looked in the Clone Wars.
I wasn't really. I think Clone Wars has some really shitty designs as well. I think they chibified the Phase 1 clone troopers like a whole lot, and I don't like the way they look. But they're nowhere near as bad as Star Wars Rebels, the
Mm,
worst show ever devised by man.
not true. I think we were. Well, just there are worse shows, but I'm not gonna sit here and talk about
Name
all the worst
one.
shows.
Name before we go to the ad break. Name one.
Name one animated show worse
One
than or any
any
show.
show. Any show. Anything.
She-Hulk. There we go. I mean, it was a cheap
Absolutely
shot.
not. Absolutely not. She-Hulk was 10 times better.
You
Any
like that more than this 4 seasons of animated. I mean,
Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%.
um,
Cuz at
well,
least
that's
She-Hulk
tough.
was funny at points. It
I
had
found.
Daredevil in it. It had the classic ketchup and mustard Daredevil suit too. They nailed Daredevil. He was perfect in that show.
I mean, I don't know. I thought the best Star Wars content is in the last season of that show, and I stand by that.
I
And
I think every legacy character that was in that show now has a permanent blemish because they were in it.
really,
Yes.
you
I
didn't
think it
like,
ruined the final interaction of Obi-Wan and Maul.
even though it is their final interaction
Yes, I think
in that show.
if any other show had handled it, any other showrunner, dude, literally even Peyton Reed could have pulled that off better.
I
Literally.
I really don't know like what your angle is because I
That
don't know.
episode is ruined. We have to go to the ad break. All right, we're going to go to the ad break, and then I will have my reasons laid out as to why that episode is emblematic of the worst parts about Rebels.
Because you hate one person in the show. That's why.
Absolutely, 100%. But I'll talk more about it after the ad break. See you in a bit. Since I moved out on my own, I've been working on trying to stay healthy by avoiding fast foods and fatty meals, as well as keeping my hydration up. I know how bad it feels when you're severely dehydrated, and it really helps to have some help keeping your water and electrolyte levels in check.
That's where today's sponsor, Liquid IV, comes in. Liquid IV is the category-winning hydration brand fueling your well-being, and their hydration multiplier is the one product you're missing in your daily routine.
In just one stick, you get 5 essential vitamins and twice the hydration speed from water alone, plus 3 times the electrolytes of a traditional sports drink. You can use it first thing in the morning, as part of your workout routine, after a long night out, or on long flights. Anywhere you need hydration, you can use Liquid IV. I particularly recommend it due to the festival and concert season starting, since partying all day in the hot sun really makes you sweat.
Liquid IV is also made with premium non-GMO ingredients and is free from gluten, dairy, and soy. They are also partnered with many organizations providing protections for water access worldwide, donating over 39 million servings to over 50 countries worldwide.
Get 20% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use code IIHS podcast at checkout. All one word, by the way. That's 20% off anything you order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code IIHS podcast at liquidiv.com. Go check it out at the link in our description. Thank you to Liquid IV for giving us a sponsorship. This episode has been generously sponsored by skunknuggetparenting.com, run by my own talented mother. Parenting is hard. Sometimes kids and parents are like night and day. It can be very hard to get on the same page with them, and a lot of parents have anxiety that maybe they're doing it all wrong. Luckily, there is a service out there that can help. Skunk Nugget Parenting Solutions is a company that provides parent coaching services, resource referrals, and psychological profiling, along with 24/7 phone and text access in an all virtual program. Plus, the first consultation is free. In order to get this amazing service, please visit skunknuggetparenting.com. That is skunknuggetparenting.com. Thank you to Skunk Nugget Parenting Solutions for sponsoring this episode. Thank you all for listening. And now, back to the podcast. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for sticking with us. And again, we're having the debate. It's happening.
It's not a debate, it's just facts. It's a fact that you don't like the show and you don't like the episodes, and the big reason you don't like it is because the show is about a character you don't like.
Yes. That's
Well, that is like fine for your opinion, but I don't think it like speaks to the whole entirety of the show.
Do you like She-Hulk?
No, I don't.
Do you like the character of She-Hulk?
No, I don't.
So, you think the show is bad because you dislike the one character, correct?
I mean, I can not like both, but I can also, I don't know, not like the
I
show
have
for
plenty of
different
other
reasons.
reasons. I have plenty of other reasons as to why I don't like Rebels. But I 100%, 100%. You know, I make fun of like the people who dislike the Star Wars sequels online all the time. Like
Wow, you're just
Star
gonna,
Wars
you're
Theory,
gonna, that's a flex.
Star Wars Theory, the Quartering, Geeks and Gamers, I make fun of them all the fucking time because they're idiots, right? But if there is one Disney project and also one Disney character that I hate as much as they hate the sequels and as much as they hate Rey, I hate Star Wars Rebels and Ezra as much as they do, as much as they hate the sequels and Rey. 100%. Maybe even more. Like, it makes me viscerally angry because his performance is really bad. Taylor, whatever the fuck his name is, his performance is ass. The character is unlikable. He ruins just about every scene he's in, which is fucking hilarious if it weren't so fucking annoying to watch. Like, it would be absolutely hilarious to just have that character ruin every single episode and scene that he's in. But he does.
I mean, I don't know. He's like, how old is he supposed to be in the show? 14.
I know plenty of 14-year-olds who aren't that annoying. Ahsoka, for example. Ahsoka wasn't nearly that annoying.
I mean, you know, it's relative depending on how you feel.
The performance though.
I
It's
I really
so
liked
bad.
I really liked
He
his.
overacts so much.
I mean, it's like an animated show. How do you?
He overacts so much. To the like his performance is so bad that I get irrationally, you know, some would say irrationally, but I would say not entirely. I
I'm
get angry every time I hear those like BW3 commercials with that voice actor in
That's
them.
actually really funny. Those are really funny though.
I get viscerally angry every time I hear that man's voice.
For people who don't know, the voice actor who did the main character in that Star Wars show did, what was it? Little Caesars?
No, it's B-dubs, BW3s.
It's BW3.
Yeah.
It's a
He
pizza
does.
commercial.
What is Buffalo Wild Wings?
Oh, you're right. It is Buffalo Wild Wings. Never mind.
Dude,
It is the Buffalo Wild Wings.
sometimes I worry about you.
Hey, you know, I'm not trying to watch a Buffalo Wild Wings ad every single day.
But it's in the name. You should know that it's not pizza.
Buffalo BWW. Is that what it's called?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
But did they name their restaurant BWW?
No, no, the acronym is BBW, dumbass.
So what does BBW stand for?
Big beautiful woman.
and they sell Buffalo Wild Wings.
Well, BBW is Big Beautiful Woman. Buffalo Wild Wings is BWW.
But is the place called BWW?
No, it's called Buffalo Wild Wings.
What? So the place is called Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yes.
Okay, that's all I needed.
I'm so confused.
Well, I'm confused why you mentioned BBW.
I didn't mention BDW. Man,
Yeah, you
I
did.
don't know what you're talking about.
Run it back. Run it back. I had never once mentioned it, and here it is getting brought up in conversation. That is not my responsibility.
BBW. I said BW3s, dude.
You said big, beautiful woman.
Because you
explicitly.
asked what BBW stands for.
I thought that was the name of the restaurant.
No, it's BWW. You should know that a BBW and BWW are two different things.
I mean, I know they're two different things, but I still didn't know that.
Oh my god.
Wings.
I am not drunk enough for this.
Anyway, that's probably some of his best work.
I hate him. I hate him. Every time I hear his voice. Dude. Me and him, cage match.
Yeah.
For real.
Over, what does the victor get? Some Buffalo Wild Wings?
No, to the death.
Oh.
We're fighting to the death. Taylor Gray.
But what does the winner
you
get?
Son of a bitch.
Not death.
Yes.
No Buffalo Wild Wings. No
Yeah.
Purgills. I mean, are you excited that he's going to be in live action, or are you just like hating this character so much that like
he's
you don't
not
care
going to
what
be in
version?
live action.
Yeah, he is.
Not the actor.
Well, no.
The character, maybe.
That's what I mean.
The character is going to be the Inquisitor, by the way. 100%. Do you want to... Well, all right. The last time we made a bet about Star Wars, you never followed through. I'm still waiting on you to do the Han Solo dance.
I got you.
We
I
all
hear
are.
that.
Everyone on this show is still waiting for you to do the Han Solo dance.
I hear you.
But I'm perfectly willing to bet that that's going to be the big reveal, is that Inquisitor is Ezra.
Well,
and he's going to be like, I'm mad. Nobody come and save me. Because that's what Ezra's character is. He's a whiny little bitch.
I'd be upset too. How many years did they wait? They waited like over 10 years? 15 years?
I would have waited the rest of my life. I would have avoided him like the plague. I would have gone in the opposite direction. He's out on the edge of the galaxy. I'm going to the fucking deep core. I am avoiding his ass like the motherfucking plague. I don't want to hear from him. I don't want to see him. I don't want to smell him. I don't want to taste him. I don't want to even think about thinking about him. That's how little I want to see Ezra motherfucking Bridger. I think it would be incredibly satisfying if like he is that Inquisitor and he's like the main villain of the show and they just fucking kill him. So I never have to see him again. But the way it's going to work is they're going to kill Ahsoka because that's how it has to work because she was in The Rise of Skywalker. Except Dave doesn't want to kill his OC. Dave doesn't want to kill his precious little DeviantArt OC. So
sure.
He's not going to kill Ahsoka.
He won't kill? I feel like Dave Filoni can kill some characters. But
he won't kill Ahsoka. He's already brought up the possibility that Ahsoka didn't die. She just like used her little like force projection voice thing instead of, being a force ghost, which doesn't make any fucking sense because it was Ashley Eckstein who voiced her, not fucking Rosario Dawson.
Well, so, you didn't need to get Rosario Dawson because you didn't need a live action version.
Yeah, but like if you're going to use Rosario Dawson for Ahsoka now, you got to use, you got to retcon it. They need to re-release The Rise of Skywalker with
That's
Rosario
like asking
Dawson.
them to re-release an entire animated show with a new voice actress.
No. Just re-release that scene with Rosario Dawson reading off Ashley Eckstein's lines.
Do you think there's going to be any changes they could make to that last movie that'll make it better?
No, I think they nailed it. Honestly, I think it was a solid 7.5 out of 10. I don't hate it.
I don't know how we've descended so far down the Star Wars rabbit hole.
It happens. Just go with it. We
I
haven't indulged ourselves recently. We need
I
to.
know I know you're a fan of it. I'm like okay with it, but like it's not as fun when we don't have the same opinions.
It's very fun because I get to clown on you for being wrong, which you are
Yeah.
constantly.
You don't like my opinions on Rebels
It's the
or
worst thing they ever. I am telling you. I am telling you that show fucking Stockholm syndromed everyone, dude. Once they
um,
canceled Clone Wars and they brought that out instead, people were jumping on it to be like, oh, it's Star Wars animated show, right? And so they fucking cognitive dissonance themselves and like lied to themselves, and they were like, the copium was literally like, it's just as good as Clone Wars. No, actually, it's better. Please believe me. And it's like, who are you trying to convince, buddy? Me or you? You know?
I don't can't say I
Because
remember that sort of era, but
that 2015, because Clone Wars had just been canceled. It had gone from 2008, because the movie came out in 2008. Season 1, 2008, 2009, 2009 to onward to 2015 was I think season 6. Yeah. And then after that, they brought on Rebels, right? And again, people were clamoring for more Star Wars content, because we didn't get The Force Awakens yet. So people were like, it's just as good, guys. Trust me. But it's not. And they were lying to themselves.
I mean,
And I think it's
I
the same
guess
problem
that's the
that
narrative.
I think it's the same problem that the prequels have, right? I was in a discussion about this, and I had an epiphany here, right? And I
You did.
think the reason why the
Was it in
prequels.
one of your anonymous chat rooms?
No, it's not anonymous. It's public.
Okay.
But it's I think what happened with the prequels and with Rebels is people, well, not with Rebels, because people were Stockholming themselves into liking that from the beginning. But the prequels, people watched them back in the day. They were like, wow, this sucks ass. This is terrible. I never want to watch this again. And then, eventually, about, what was it, 7 or 8 years ago, the prequel meme resurgence happened. And then,
Yes.
people started rewatching those movies, right? Because they were watching the sequels, and they were, they've been outside of their little range, because once you hit about 13 or 14, the like core memories and like core like pieces of media and like experiences that like will shape your personality, that's when they stop happening. So everything after that is not going to impact you as much as they did up till then.
Hmm.
um but the people started like rewatching the prequels, right? But they weren't like rewatching them. They're putting them on Disney Plus while they're washing dishes or on their phone, and they only pay attention when the memes happen or when the fight scenes happen, right? So in combination with the Clone Wars doing a lot more of the character work and like redeeming, Anakin, Mace Windu, Obi-Wan, like going in and redeeming those characters and giving them like an actual character arc and like likable personality. That
Yes.
So between that and the whole nobody's actually rewatching them and paying full attention to them anymore, people have forgotten how bad the prequels are. But when you actually go to a
Can
theater,
you really apply that logic to everybody who's watched the movie?
yes,
All right
they are
then.
bad movies. they are bad movies. The
I mean,
screenwriting is bad,
you can still enjoy them.
but
That's
not
all I'm
as
trying to
like
say.
movies. They're not like art. They're like dangling keys in front of yourself. Yeah, it's a fun image. It makes cool noises, but it has no substance to it. You know what I
Like,
mean?
I don't know. I just like the movies.
You and
I
I
don't think
we're gonna
there's anything so
rewatch.
criminal.
We're gonna rewatch all these movies in
Why?
we're gonna rewatch all these movies next time May the 4th rolls around for the commentary thing, and
Yeah.
when we're
So I can.
just sitting there
Cool.
watching it.
I'll gush about them. I'll gush
Okay,
about every single second, even though, it can be the goofiest thing in the world.
although we're gonna be like talking over it, we're gonna be giving commentary, so that's not gonna
Yeah.
work. But
So I'm gonna camp. I'm gonna enjoy the camp of the movies, and I'm gonna camp all over them. And
is that a euphemism? Is that a
no,
euphemism? You're
no,
gonna camp all over him, bro. Keep that in your
yes,
pants, bro.
no. I've let it. It's public knowledge.
I hope not.
Well,
I hope that's not the career path you've chosen for yourself.
I will not. I will not refuse. I will not refuse a second viewing of those, or another viewing of those movies.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's definitely not your second viewing.
Yeah.
But
I love those movies. I mean,
I don't know.
yeah.
I've seen them too many times. I can quote them. Like
Yeah.
beginning to end, I can quote them. All of the first 6. Not so much with the 7 through 9, but those first 6, I can quote them beginning to end. I have seen them so many fucking times.
Yeah. I don't think I could do that. There's just some dialogue in that movie that's like kind of can't be recited just because there's so much nothing happening.
Yes. Almost like that's a bad part of those fucking movies.
But I mean that, whatever.
I can't forgive them.
I mean, like, so is like a lot of the like they just say a lot of nonsense in the first Star Wars movies too. It doesn't mean that those aren't quotable.
No,
I'm not
I can
I'm
quote
not
even the
I'm not trying to use.
nonsense. Yeah, even the nonsense is quotable in the first one.
Well, yeah, I'm saying that too. I mean, I guess it's not comparable that like, you know, some of the stuff that you can't. I don't know, because some stuff in the first movie that is nonsense is also just boring. I will I will say. But I don't know, it's still fun. What's so wrong about
What
it?
could be boring about A New Hope?
They can't do that. Shoot them or something.
Oh no,
It's like
that's episode 2. I'm talking about A New Hope. When you say the
that's
first one, I'm talking about A New Hope.
yeah, I know. Yeah,
That's
that one also has like nonsense lines in it. But I
Yeah,
like
but they're
those.
so much better. The nonsense lines in A New Hope are better because George Lucas wasn't a fucking up his own ass about it, you know? Because remember when Mark Hamill went on that one interview show and he was like, there was this one line that that I begged Lucas to cut out, and he finally did. And that
What was
have
it?
you heard that line?
Was
It's
it to
so
go to
bad.
Tashi Station?
No, that's the one they kept in. That's the one they kept in. I'm talking about I gotta look it up. Here, buy me some time to look it up.
Nope.
Mark
Wow, what could he
Hamill
possibly be doing right now?
cut line. Where is it? Come on. And he remembered it all the way.
Yes, he's an actor.
No, he remembered the line that he wanted him to cut out for the rest of his entire life. What is it? All right, are you ready?
Yes.
But we can't turn back. Fear is their greatest defense. I doubt if the actual security there is any greater than it was on Aquilai or Sullust, and what there is most likely directed towards a large-scale assault. It's so bad. It's really bad.
I mean, sounds like perfect Star Wars lingo.
George Lucas is not a good screenwriter, and he is the sole screenwriter in every single one of the prequels.
I feel like you have to just accept these sort of sci-fi lingo things when you watch these.
No, it's not that. It's not the sci-fi lingo that's the problem.
No.
It's the fact that nobody talks like that.
Nobody talks like any way people talk in Star Wars movies.
No, nobody talks like that. Like, have you heard like Return of the Jedi or Empire Strikes Back, right? You know, that dialogue, the one that's much more natural, you know, the banter, that's when George is not the main screenwriter. When you've got like Lawrence Kasdan, for example. Jesus Christ, Kasdan really saved those movies. Every movie Kasdan was working on, he fucking saved them. He's a really good screenwriter. Dear God in heaven.
Which one did he work on?
He was in Return of the Jedi. That one I know for sure. He was also in Force Awakens. Oh no, he was co-writer on Empire Strikes Back as well. Co-wrote Empire, Return of the Jedi, Force Awakens, Solo, Raiders of the Lost Ark. You know, Raiders of the Lost Ark. You know, that one. Yeah, he did that one too. So,
I mean, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
it's a win-win because he made better lines for the movies, and that's how they turned out.
But then, starting in the 90s, George got up his own ass. You know, he started with the special editions, and then he kept pushing the dial a little bit forward. Then he did The Phantom Menace all by himself. He surrounded himself with yes men who wouldn't tell him that he was wrong.
And not his ex-wife.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus Christ, I dread to think what A New Hope would be like without Marsha, because Marsha fucking saved that movie. 100%. Between Marsha and John Williams, Star Wars would suck. That movie would have sucked without Marsha Lucas. I thank God for Marsha Lucas every day. Like, imagine if Star Wars was terrible.
Well, you wouldn't be able to imagine a lot of it.
Right? Yeah, like just imagine if it was...
If that one movie sucked, we would have nothing else come
Exactly. Exactly. Imagine how much society would be worse if we didn't have that. That would be fucked up, and I wouldn't want to live in that world. So, yeah, thank God for Marsha Lucas. And never let George Lucas direct and screenwrite a movie all on his own ever again. Dear God. Jesus Lord.
Awesome.
Yeah. We're gonna... I think we should do a big red button.
Yes. And thanks. We give our hearts out to Marsha Lucas as our
Marsha, Bubby, love you.
What is your big red button? Huh?
All right, I think I have one. You can fly.
Yes.
But you can never leave your house.
Oh.
Right?
Well, that would really just suck. I mean, like, I don't know. I think I would not press it because I go so many other places other than my house.
Yeah. You know, literally, I can't even, like, get my dog to go outside.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, being able to fly wouldn't be so bad because like if you staying at your house, you would have less than nothing to do.
Yeah.
You would
And
yeah.
you'd get really fat too, right? Because like the only exercise you'd ever get is walking around. And
Well,
guess what? You're not doing it anymore.
I don't know
You're
how
fat.
like the rules of flying work, but do you burn calories when you fly? How much of that
Uh,
is there a mental exertion? What is the
I
magic
don't think
behind that?
Superman burns calories when he flies.
No.
So I would say no.
There's no real flying human logic.
I think there
Somebody
is.
should do more research into that.
I
Where are they
mean,
gonna find the samples for human flying subjects?
hopefully they do find the fucking samples. I would want to fly. Just I wouldn't want to stay in my house the whole time.
Yeah, especially not right now when there's no internet and you could
Oh,
fly.
Jesus Christ.
But you could fly. Still wouldn't be worth it.
Dude, no way. Cause like, how am I gonna go outside and pull, dude? How am I gonna go pull?
Oh yeah, is
Can't
that
even
what
leave
you
the
do?
damn house. I do. It's incredible. I have to.
Wow.
I was about to say I have to beat him off with a stick,
Oh.
but that's not the correct phrasing.
I don't know. I don't need to know what you pull in your own free time.
Oh, that's funny. That was.
Glad you enjoyed that. Well,
my
did,
my everything kind of hurts now.
ouch. Don't pull anything. Wow. All right. I think we better get this to the end
No,
before you break.
I can't help it, dude. I can't help it. Oh, that's rough. That's hard. That
I'm
was
not.
hard.
I'm getting less comfortable the more you say that.
That's what she said. Whew. Wow. That was hard.
Well, do you have anything else? You probably wouldn't press the button, I'm assuming.
Well, no, I don't know. I don't know. Cause like that would be nice. I would like that because you can just like fly around and stuff.
In your own house.
Yeah. Just have to get a bigger house, you know?
Well, I guess if you want to make your own rules.
Well, I gotta get a bigger house. That's the problem. But yeah, if you had a bigger house, honestly, I think that would be pretty good. Yeah. I think I could pull
Fair
it off.
point.
I think I could pull it off.
All right. There you go. And you'd be able to fly. So I mean, like, there you know,
Yeah,
not a bad deal.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. It'd be great. It'd be awesome. It'd be perfect. But would it be though? But would it be? Now we got to think about it.
Oh my god.
Now we got to think about it.
I'm done thinking about it.
No, we got to think about it. Hang on.
I'm really done.
No,
I don't want to think about it. I've thought about it and I don't want to press the button and I've had my reasoning.
But I think we should think about it.
I have your answer too.
Do you want to redo the intro a couple more times?
Nope. I think we could just do the outro, really.
No, I think we should because we still got a little bit more time, man. I think we still got a little bit more time. I think we should.
We already went through the big red button. What else? The show ends after that. There's like nothing at the end of the big red button.
We need to go
it's
over
just
the
a
intro
void.
again. We need to make sure we need to practice the intro again, so that way we don't fuck it up next time.
But I'm not the one who needs practice with the intro.
Hello and welcome to the incredibly influential and highly successful podcast.
I even know your lines. I almost know them better than you.
Do it. We'll switch sides.
Sides.
Okay. Do it.
And I'll do it for the outro.
No, we're doing it for the. We're redoing the intro. We're doing the same outro.
I hate
So
this.
you can't fuck up the outro. What the fuck is
Alright.
wrong with you?
Hello
No,
and welcome to the incredibly influential and highly successful podcast. My name is Kael, and I am incredibly influential.
lion.
So you don't have to know my lines. It's okay.
That's what I was about to say. If you were gonna scold me for that, it's literally not even my line. That's not my
Yep.
fault.
I'm not putting it on you.
You know, thank
It's
you.
okay.
I'm glad.
I'll be your understudy.
Exactly.
Just remember your lines.
I'm gonna make you do the entire intro next time. I can't
Yeah.
be fucking asked. I'm gonna make you do it. Make you fucking do it. I
We'll
ain't
get it
fucking do
right.
that shit.
Just you wait.
Is that so? Is that so? I'll believe it when I see it.
Alright.
I'll believe it when I see it. I would like to.
Yeah, what would you like to do now? Would you like to do the intro again?
I would like to thank. No, I want to thank our patrons. Our supporter tier patron, Justin Connor. Thank you very much for your financial assistance. It really helps, especially when I have to drive 3 hours
And back.
and forth. Yeah, back and forth, 6 hours in total, just to find out that my fucking Wi-Fi was down. Yeah, it really helps out. If you wanna do that, you want a cool shout out. Our supporter tier is $3 over on Patreon. But if you want a really cool shout out and movie commentaries and early access to these episodes ad free, go on over to Patreon and join our $5 influential and successful tier. You're not going to regret it. There's a week-long free trial. You could try it. You can be like, wow, this is amazing. This is the best possible use of $5 a month that I could ever spend. And I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. So, yeah, definitely go and do that.
Yes.
If you want to reach out to us on social media, we are at IIHS Podcast on Twitter and Instagram. We're working on Blue Sky, but yeah, we're waiting on Jack. We're waiting on Jack. Jack, how about you hurry up? Yeah, buddy.
Yes.
Why don't you step on it?
Let him know.
Yeah, Jack, I know you're listening to this right now. How about you speed it up a little bit, buddy? How about you work on that? I don't have infinite patience, man. You're gonna have to speed it up a little bit, buddy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he better he better figure it out real quick. But yeah, definitely go there if you want updates on when the show releases. If you want to do Q&A, topic suggestions, stuff like that, definitely the best place to get that sort of thing from us. So remember, at IIHS Podcast on both of those places. And
Yeah.
all right, moment of truth. Here we go. Can we do the outro correctly? Here we go.
The suspense is killing me.
Here we go. I think we can do it. Or I can just stop the recording right now. Okay, thanks, bye.